Welcome to Zoom TV, the show where we explore everything that drives, flies and floats. Now, a couple of episodes ago, we took a look at the Sunliner Twist RV. Today, we're going to take a closer look at their construction.
If you're a little adventurous, I have the car for you that will guarantee you'll never have to hold back. The 5-passenger Grand Cherokee combines comfort and convenience with outstanding cargo flexibility.
What would you get if you combine an Outlander and a Lancer? Not sure? Well, later in the show, I'll show you the answer. But first, here's Ross with the all-new Sunliner Twist.
Now, with our ageing population, there are more and more grey nomads taking to the road to see this fantastic country. Now, a few years ago, I went to America and hired an RV, recreational vehicle, and I was stunned to see how many there were on their roads over there. Well, we tend to follow the American trend, and that is happening right here, right now. Sunliner have been in business since 1974, and their lineup of caravans and motorhomes is impressive. The WA agent for these products is John Hughes, and this one we're looking at today is known as the Twist. Now, there are a number of things that set the Sunliner apart from the rest. Let's start under here with the chassis. The Sunliner boasts the Torco sub chassis, which is a fully welded sub chassis fixed to the chassis rails. Doing this, it improves both the handling and the weight distribution to the main chassis. Its tank brackets are triple B coated to prevent rusting and are welded to the sub chassis. The floor is fully sealed to prevent water and dirt seeping in, and the wiring looms and harnesses are carefully secured to avoid stone damage. But perhaps the most important aspect is that the sub chassis supports the floor with minimal flexing, unlike panel floors. Now, the walls of the Sunliner RVs are made from their thermo-tough material. It's a one-piece wall with no joints. It's lightweight. In fact, it's European technology at its best. Now, this is some of that material. One of their secrets is that all these components have a similar expansion rate. Also, this can be screwed at any point, so it does away with fixing points and studs. Pretty good, eh? Well, let's check out inside. There is an extensive use of curves and rounded edges in the interior to create a flowing feeling, and the use of high quality timbers and lights exude opulence. Designer fabrics are sourced from all over the world, and customers can choose their own colours to customise their motorhome. Controlling the temperature inside your Sunliner RV is made easy with a couple of features. Firstly, there is the remote controlled low profile reverse cycle air conditioning, which of course is far superior to normal air conditioning, plus the walls and the ceiling are fully insulated to assist with climate control. Diesel central heating, which doesn't require 240 volt power, is very clever, and double glazed windows with full reflective block-out solar shades all assist to keep the interior easily comfortable. Well, check this out. There is a window either side of the bed for that cross ventilation. I tell you what, Sunliner has put a lot of thought into the finer details. There are 7 models of the Sunliner to choose from, one to suit every budget. Seeing Australia has never been easier or more comfortable than in a Sunliner RV from John Hughes.
Until now, the medium SUV market has been well and truly dominated by the big 4, Prado, Kluger, Captiva and Territory. That is, until now. Because of this largely. It's the all-new Kia Sorrento SLI diesel. Kia is doing things differently these days, thanks to a renewed emphasis on quality, design and safety, while the 2.2-litre diesel pumps out all the power you'll ever need. This is an impressive and affordable 7-seater SUV package. This Kia Sorrento does everything you'd expect it to, from seating 7 people in comfort and style to offering plenty of features for the money. Let's have a look around. The impressive 16-valve diesel is complemented by a 6-speed automatic Sportsmatic style gearbox. Kia claims an impressive combined open and urban road fuel burn of a miserly 7.4 litres per 100 kilometres. On the safety side, there are 18-inch wheels coupled to ABS braking, electronic stability control, downhill brake control, hill start assist, cruise control, rear camera and parking sensors, and 10 airbags. And 7 usable and comfortable seats. This is a proper 7-seater family SUV. And of course, the seats are gorgeous plush leather, which means you can sit back in comfort with your Bluetooth and iPod connectivity, listening to the premium sound system, which will hopefully drown out the noise of your kids. The driver's seat is electric, and manipulating the steering column for the ideal driving position is a simple maneuver. This is backed up by the impressively designed and laid out dashboard. The hard plastic fit-out is here, but we forgive that because all the switches work as they should, the dials are easy to read at a glance, and have been placed with perfect symmetry with the driver in mind. So this is one of Kia's best, and it's giving the big four, Toyota, Holden, Nissan and Ford, a real run for their money. And to be able to do that, it must drive well, right? Let's find out. First impressions from behind the wheel suggest that the Sorrento has now matured into a dynamically superior, more efficient, refined and powerful SUV. The new suspension makes a good compromise between body control, feel at the wheel and ride comfort. Road noise is really very low, and the 2.2 diesel is impressively quiet. It also has plenty of torque, which makes short work of hills and overtaking. The new Kia Sorrento is impressive on many levels. It's been written that this car now leads the pack of medium-sized SUVs for style, value and features. And it's pretty hard to argue with that. The Kia SLI Diesel, a lot of SUV for the money. It's got to be on your test drive list. To find out more, drop into John Hughes Kia or go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.
Want a car that combines the best of the city and the outdoors? Well, stick around, because after the break, I've got the car for you. Now, sometimes when you combine two things, you can end up with something completely awful. And there are those times when you get the mixture just right, you can end up with something amazing. Mitsubishi have combined their extremely popular and very sporty Lancer with their very rugged and versatile Outlander to create this, their all-new ASX. And I think you'd have to agree, they got it right. By taking the best parts of their two most popular models, Mitsubishi have arrived with a city-size SUV perfect for those who want a car small enough for their busy working weeks and big enough for their adventurous weekends. The ASX is perfectly sized for city streets, but it's an all-wheel drive, meaning you get the best of both worlds. Now, when you think of an all-wheel drive vehicle, you could be forgiven for thinking of a big, bulky car with not that many graces. But in the ASX, it's part Lancer, so style is a given. In the ASX top-of-the-range Aspire, you get leather seats, satellite navigation, Bluetooth connectivity for your mobile phone, plus reverse sensors. Not to mention a reversing camera, 7 airbags, and even a subwoofer in the boot. If it had a bar fridge, you could live in it. Plus, the ASX also has some interesting new innovations, like dust sensing headlamps that come on automatically when it gets dark, plus rain sensing wipers that also come on automatically when it gets wet. The ASX also comes with a smart key that allows you to unlock and start your car without it even leaving your pocket, which means no more fumbling around for keys. But the best feature for city commuters lies under the bonnet. It's Mitsubishi's 1.8 litre diesel engine, which gives you an amazing economy of just 5.9 litres per 100 k's. Now, if you're a petrol lover, you can also get the ASX in a 2 litre petrol. You can choose either the two-wheel drive version or the all-wheel drive version of the ASX, which has hill start control to stop you from slipping backwards when you're taking off up a hill. The Mitsubishi ASX is the perfect blend of urban and outdoor driving. It's not too big for the city and it's not too small for that perfect weekend. If you'd like more information on the ASX, visit zoomtv.com.au and follow the links, or drop into the award-winning John Hughes Mitsubishi.
After the break, I check out the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, they say it's a 4x4 that doesn't hold back. Well, we'll find out next on Zoom TV. Say hello to the new V6 petrol Jeep Grand Cherokee, an exception to the rule that real off-road cars are not comfortable or practical for a day-to-day trip to the shops. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is the 4th generation to the Australian car market and is this year's four-wheel drive of the year, the first petrol-based 4x4 to win in 8 years and clearly their best ever. The perks and added extras to this stunning vehicle are never ending. From its classic Jeep purpose-built design, the premium interior, chrome exterior, deep tinted glass windows to its 18-inch alloy wheels, this car stands apart from any four-wheel drive before. And I'm only just getting started. Once inside the car, fun begins. The 5-passenger Grand Cherokee combines comfort and convenience with outstanding cargo flexibility. There's automatic dual climate control and storage compartments everywhere. But whilst it can be glamoured up in leather, there's more than enough room for off-road, kayak and camping gear. This car is full of surprises, but what really excites me is the Uconnect multimedia system. Can you talk me through that?
Well, the great thing with the Grand Cherokee standard comes with the Uconnect multimedia system, which comes with 30 gigabytes worth of memory, so you can load all your songs, all your pictures, videos, DVDs, all into that system. And coming standard is proximity, entry, remote start. It's fantastic. It's all come standard in the Grand Cherokee.
Don't for a second think that this car is way too pretty for off-road antics. Its capabilities and handling are world-class. The standard select terrain four-wheel drive system has unthinkable strength and real-time traction response. The system constantly adjusts to road conditions to produce optimum grip on the road at all times. The Grand Cherokee has descent control and hill start assist, which will get you out of any sticky situation and can tow up to 3,500 kilos in the V8 option and 2,268 kilos in the V6. With its robust suspension offering confidence-inspiring handling and off-road capability, it is perfect for the independent adventurer. Other surprises you'll notice on the Grand Cherokee is the world-class safety and security features. 7 airbags, including front and side curtain airbags, active head restraints, smart beam, tyre pressure monitoring, and optional blind spot monitoring. It has the latest in electronic safety, including automatic electronic stability control, traction control, electronic roll mitigation, and emergency ready brake alert. It really doesn't get much better than the Grand Cherokee. It's the perfect car for any family looking for a stylish, affordable and versatile vehicle that will get you home from your next adventure safely. So you'll never have to hold back. To experience the Grand Jeep Cherokee for yourself, drop into Wanneroo Chrysler Jeep or go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.
Today I'm visiting the WA Maritime Museum, which I believe is one of Australia's best. It's home to big boats, little boats, and of course Australia's most famous, the winner of the America's Cup, Australia 2. The Maritime Museum of WA is located on Victoria Quay, Fremantle. The building looks out towards the Indian Ocean. The development of the museum is a WA state government initiative. The site for the museum was chosen because of its great historical and cultural significance and its position in a working port, making it the ideal place to tell the maritime stories of WA's Aboriginal peoples, early explorers, trade routes, naval defence, migration and the cultural richness that has resulted. The museum looks at the past and our future as a community living on the edge of the Indian Ocean. It importantly houses historic memorabilia from WA's sporting and adventure heritage. The entrance gallery of the museum is beautifully decorated and themed. It houses many beautiful exhibitions and artefacts that help tell the stories of our maritime past and present. The museum has been broken down into 5 exhibitions and will take a good 2 hours to explore. You can walk through most of the museum alone, or to get a better insight, you can join a group tour. Kylie, thanks for having us at the museum today, but how did it all come about?
Well, the WA Maritime Museum opened in December 2002 and it was built to house West Australian maritime heritage.
Now, what are some of the popular exhibits?
The submarine we have, the Oberon class oven submarine out the side there, that's very popular. Also the Australia 2, the America's Cup winner, and the welcome walls out the front. It's been hugely popular.
The museum has 6 themed galleries. The Indian Ocean, which tells the story of human endeavour that provides context for telling WA's maritime history. Tin Canoe to Australia 2, which focuses on the adventures of people challenging nature and themselves, and features Australia 2, the yacht with the winged keel that won the America's Cup in 1983. Then there is Fremantle and the Swan River, which explores the development of Fremantle and the Swan River area. The very popular Hooked on Fishing Gallery looks at many different cultures that led to the thriving WA fishing industry. The Maritime Trade and Cargoes Gallery looks at the movement of people and resources across the geographical and political boundaries. Finally, there is the Naval Defence exhibit, which explores the role of the Naval Defence in protecting territory, people and trade, as well as development of the Royal Australian Navy. I really hope you're enjoying our special on the WA Maritime Museum, but there's so much here, so we'll return here next week on Zoom TV.
A few years ago, I raced the Grand Vitara in Malaysia. It was a 6-day event running through jungle, oil palms and rough terrain. We were involved in a 3-car team. Those cars dominated the field. In fact, so much so, we finished in 1st, 2nd and 3rd place. Being a smaller manufacturer in the motorcar industry, Suzuki has kept a simple recipe with their 4x4s and have made huge strides since their early Jimneys. Value for money, go anywhere ability, nice levels of standard equipment and excellent quality have since ensured a stable product. Today's test car is the Grand Vitara Urban, which does come with a little bit more fruit, like these great looking alloy wheels, reverse sensors and Bluetooth. This Vitara is equipped with a 2.4 litre engine, replacing the previous 2 litre in other models. With variable valve timing, it's a good little jigger. 122 kilowatts of power at 6,000 revs and 0 to 100 in 11.7 seconds. Now that's pretty good for a car this size. Now the Vitara has one big advantage over most of its competitors, and that is the short overhang front and rear. If the competition goes through a deep creek crossing, they are likely to get stuck with the overhang. But with the Vitara being so short, it will clear every time. With an approach angle of 29 degrees and an exit of 27 degrees, a ramp angle of 19 degrees, and of course switchable low range, if you get stuck somewhere, you'll need a helicopter to get you out. The external appearance of this car is a good compromise. It's bold, yet not overdone. Nice flared guards and neat styling adds class. Inside, the latest Grand Vitara has taken a giant leap over its predecessor. Interior styling, materials and understated refinement make this car equal to the best on the market. All Grand Vitaras come standard with front, side and curtain airbags, ABS anti-lock brakes with EBD, electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, plus stability control and traction control. Well, away we go. This car is quite responsive. The secret is the variable valve timing. Of course, this engine is connected to a 4-speed transmission. As far as the feel of the car goes, it's nice and tight on the road and feels quite solid. As with most four-wheel drives, it suffers a little from understeer and does have a smidge of body roll, but that's common with this class of car. Overall, the Grand Vitara is a nice package and has won many well-deserved awards. If you want to find out any more about the Grand Vitara, drop into Melville Suzuki. They can show you the whole range.
Well, that's us for another week. If you'd like to know anything more, go to our website, zoomtv.com.au. There you'll get heaps of information, including our current hot deals from our sponsors. Now, if you've got a hot car, bike or boat, we'd love to hear from you. Send us an email via our website and we'll get in touch with you. But until next week, thanks for watching.